had the opportunity of knowing a lot of activists who are very hardcore feminists who openly degrade men. Like, I just couldn't believe. And then I'll never forget the day when I was walking at UNLV. I don't even know how this topic even got. We started talking about it, but she was looking right at my biological brother, and I was like, "Girl, if you don't quit, you're gonna have a whole new set of war and problems to deal with." I'm not okay with these feminazis degrading men because, first of all, they don't know these men. They don't know what they've been through. They don't know the journeys they've faced or the path or direction that they're on. And it disgusts me how much they openly spread their hatred. I'm so disgusted by it. I'm appalled by it. And this is coming from a person who's been raped in the past. And there are other women, just like myself, who kept that child because they were that courageous and that compassionate that instead of ending that child's life, they chose to keep life and to raise it as their own. With that being said, I am a proud pro-lifer. I will forever be until I go to the grave. And even when my kids get to having kids, I will love my grandbabies to pieces. And the feminazis need to stop with their trash talk, really, because they don't know how it is for all the majority of the rape victims. Okay, and this is coming from one. So you guys need to really, really mind who you really solidly listen to. Don't let politics, whether you be a damn Democrat, an independent, or a freaking liberal, or Republican, whatever your case may be, don't let politics play a part in your decision making to fight for a life. These are children. This is our future. And let me add that this world is vastly ending and very quickly because of global warming, the population control, these death camps that are out there. Oh my God, I said too much, but whatever. And there's so many factors that go into it. And for these women to go out there, portray themselves like as if they're doing other fellow women a favor, it's really openly disgusting. And I am so glad that these women are so strong-headed from InfoWars because they've put up with a lot of crap, and I mean a lot. And I suffered two very traumatic miscarriages, which impacted my decision, believe it or not. And I want nothing more in this world than to have had those children. I would have been a mom of 7 kids right now if they had survived. Um, but because my body wasn't capable at that time, blah, 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 genetics played a factor, that's why I'm not here. Long story short, so the two biggest things that impacted my decision to be a pro-lifer were the fact that I suffered two very traumatic miscarriages, and secondly, I have somebody in my family who got an abortion. I could have been the older sibling. I could have been a role model for this young person, and I was robbed of that. And to even just say that hurts my heart to such a profound level that I feel it in my stomach, like a pit in my stomach. And it's awful having somebody in your family do that to you. I'm mortified by this, and it hurts very profoundly that I could have been an older sister, and I was robbed of that. And so when I go, when I go and I see these awesome women fighting these feminazis out in the world today, it makes me really sit down and think, man, we're blessed that there's strong women out there who are pro-lifers, who are really honestly fighting for these children. Because the babies are not at fault. Don't blame the innocent baby for the father or mother's sin. And that's why it's so imperative to really take a long, solid look at the facts. I was going to show you guys a picture of, ultrasound picture of my son, this little dude, when he was 5 weeks. But I kind of thought that was very intimate. I also was like, you know what? Nah, I want to make his journey something special. So I'll be doing a separate vlog on behalf of my son. Anyways, with all that being said, I don't need your hateful bashing comments. So if all you got to say is rude things, I'd rather you not comment at all. Now, if you're going to do something and be proactive in creating change and be a positive role model for society at large, because believe me when I tell you, this society is trash now. So we need to strive to make bigger and better role models. And keep in mind, I'm a rape victim myself, and I told you already, I would have kept that child because it wouldn't be my aggressive child. It would be my own. And so, to all those feminazis out there who are talking for other victims and other families, don't act like you know all of our journeys and our stories, because you guys don't know the first thing. And I'm sick of going time in and time out hearing all of y'all talking all that trash that you do, and you guys don't have a single freaking idea of what really goes on behind closed doors. And I really, really, really doubt that you've watched the damn documentary on how it's performed. So for you to even bring up the "it's not a baby at 6 weeks" bullshit argument, or at 14 weeks, whatever your petty argument is, you guys really need to look a long, hard look in the mirror and see why you're so angry at the world. And start looking at yourself and judging yourself. I am morbidly disgusted by all you women who are defending these, other people who are knowingly victimizing and murdering these children. Because these victims are victims of infanticide. They have no fault in this world. They know no wrong. They haven't done a crime. They haven't done anything wrong. Don't hold a baby in the womb accountable for somebody else's actions. Alright? And I'm getting fucking pissed off, so I need to get the hell up off this camera. Peace. Oh, actually, before I let y'all go, I'm gonna have my guest come on and give her personal opinion in regards to abortion and what she thinks of women who do that. No, Bella. Go sit.
Grandma?
Yeah.
But I want to have me.
Can I just turn it? Hold on, guys. Go ahead.
Hello, guys.
Say hi, Bella.
Guys, I like you guys. I love you very much.
Don't hurt yourself. Anyways, carry on.
What?
Abortion.
Abortion. Oh, yeah.
You're like an idiot, you idiot.
So, I don't know how can people get abortions. That's just stupid. You might as well have the baby and put them up for adoption. It doesn't really make any sense to kill the baby. So you have the baby and you put it up for adoption. You don't kill the baby. And then...
Why do you feel that way, though? What made you feel that way?
I don't know.
You don't know why you feel that way?
My turn. Adoption? You can adopt it somewhere. You have your baby and put it daughter.
Anyways.
Good, because it's the baby. Stop. They sell it. Stop. I just can't understand how people can get abortions.
That's disappointing, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
Yeah, she said it best, it's just stupid.
I personally think is to have the baby and put the baby up for adoption instead of killing the baby, because if you kill it, that's
inhumane.
Abusing. Yeah. Abusing kids. Stop. Okay. And we were at Walmart yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
We were at Walmart yesterday, and me and my sister were saying, so we were
my
saying...
body, my choice.
Yeah, so... My body, my choice.
Making fun of the feminazis.
Yeah. So me and my sister were saying, our bodies are choice, and we were saying it the opposite. It was nobody's bodies and nobody's choices. And then a lady turned her head and she kind of got mad at us. Because we were at Walmart shopping. Yeah.
But my question is, what made you feel that way that you would say that instead of killing the baby prematurely, you would want to put it for adoption?
Make me mad.
What drove you to your decision?
It makes me mad because why you put the baby on the adoption when you know the baby? You put talking about abortions. Abortion with the baby. You put to sell it, not keep it.
No, you're a joke, dude. Go ahead, Emma.
Okay,
Big one.
okay.
Dumb.
Wait, so what was that?
What made you feel that way? What drew you to the decision not to stop looking at the little?
Quiet. I really don't know, but it just makes me kind of angry that people will get abortions and kill the babies. I don't know, why can't people just put them up for adoption? If you don't want the baby, you have the baby, you put the baby up for adoption.
That's a final warning.
It just makes me really mad to see those people that have the abortions.
Isabel, so knock over the drink.
That have the abortions and kill the baby. It really makes me mad.
And it's sad too.
Yeah. And then why you kill the baby? It's supposed to be your own baby, Summer.
Well, there you go, y'all. Even though my nosy 7.5-year-old got in the middle of everything, was acting like a fool, you heard a very real perspective. And she said it herself. It's very upsetting and it's very sad. And that's just to say the least. It says very, very much. But anyways, I'm out.